Hi, my name is Dan, and I am a local artist around Westchester, Pennsylvania. And I thought of an idea a couple months ago for a type of picture frame that would be used on canvas stretchers by artists. Because I've noticed when I go into a lot of local shops around Westchester and coffee shops and things like that, that I see a lot of artwork that's painted on canvases, and this artwork doesn't necessarily have frames on it. A lot of artists that I've seen and a few that I know do paintings, and because oftentimes artists are so prolific and they paint on a large scale, large size canvases, they can't necessarily frame all their paintings, which can be a drag sometimes because a lot of buyers like to see framed artwork. And I think that I don't know. I just think as far as like an appearance goes on a painting, it looks better if it's framed in some sort of way. So I had this idea about making rubber band frames that will go around the edge of the canvas so that an artist doesn't have to custom make a frame at a frame shop or gallery shop, so that the artist can then put the rubber band frame on a canvas. But just to show you a quick sketch of mine, I'm mostly a sketch artist myself, but I do sketches like this. Here, I don't know if you can see that, but I drew that a couple years ago. So that's one of my pieces. But what I'm going to show you now, I'm trying to keep this video short, but I have this. Is a painting I did. Just says picture frames on it. And then I'll show you the invention I came up with. I made a prototype out of a rubber tube that looks like this. This is a bicycle tire inner tube, which I got for free at the Bike Line, which is a local shop in Westchester, specializes in selling bikes. So in order to make my prototype, which is right here, you can see it. It looks pretty much the same, except that's cut. I just took a bicycle inner tube like this, and let's see, you can kind of see this line here. I used scissors and cut these two lines here as a strip. I cut a strip like that out of an inner tube just like this. And so the end result was this right here. And you can see it has like some writing on it. But I just wanted to make a prototype to see if it looked good around the canvas. So here's my canvas. You can see the edge of it has some paint that went over. And sometimes artists paint the edges here, and that looks good sometimes. So I have a bit of paint on the edge over here. But let me just show you a quick demo of what I mean, how it'll look. There's the other edge, and how it'll look with the rubber band frame on it. Let's see if I can do this. Trying to have my camera standing up so I can kind of show you what it'll look like. Okay, I'm gonna put the rubber band frame on the canvas here and film it while I'm going along so you can see how it works. Here we go. Just get the top edge of it on here, and like this. Then you still, with a steady motion, you pull it down. And I recommend waiting for your painting to dry before putting this on. This is actually an acrylic painting, which I did yesterday. I actually had an old painting. The original video I did for this invention, I just reused that painting and took out, I misspelled the word stretchy picture frames. So I'm calling it rubber band frames now anyway. But so it just goes on here like that. And so what I'm hoping to see happen is I'd like to make a test run and make some rubber band frames through a rubber band company and make a small print run of them. As you can see, it's flush here, and you can see kind of gives it a nice look with the black rubber band around it. But what I'd like to see is, these could be available in different colors and be sold at our supply stores like Utrecht or Michael's or places like that sell art supplies, and they could come in a few different sizes, so that there'd be different sizes for different canvases, but each rubber band could fit on multiple different size canvases because they stretch, and they're kind of like, they stretch pretty big, actually, so you can fit it on different sizes. But I'm just trying to get some input from artists to find out, like, if you would use something like this, if you're a painter and maybe you have stuff in coffee shops or anything, if you would use like a rubber band frame, and like if you'd pay up to $5, because I'd like to keep it under $5, because I think that's what I would probably pay for something like this. Because, I mean, most store-bought canvases cost about $20, depending on the size, I guess. But I think paying an extra $5 to present it better is money well spent. And plus, the rubber bands are reusable, you know. So, anyway, so that's my invention, the Rubberband Frames. Hope you like it.